Happy Sunday morning, February 21st, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another opportunity to do His will today and every day. We are in the 31st chapter of Numbers, and the first two verses spoke to me. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Avenge the children of Israel of the Midianites. Afterward shalt thou be gathered unto thy people. That means afterward, you're about to transition from this realm to eternity. That means you're about to die. And when I read that, I was like, what is the Lord telling me to do? And then afterward, Michelle, you're off the scene. Ooh, isn't that sobering? So that means time is moving. I was just chuckling because I was like, ooh, we just got 15 minutes to do something. And he told me, my son was like, no, that's your MacBook is reprogramming the time because that's the last time you were there. So it gave you an extra 15 minutes, but actually it's 15 minutes later than what you thought. So what I'm saying is, boop, 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 boop. Time is always moving. And what does the Lord want us to accomplish? And then afterward, we shall be gathered unto our people, our ancestors, go home to our rest. We want to work the works of Him while it is day, the daytime of our lives. For when night cometh, when there's no more activity for us here, then we can't do anything. We shall rest in peace. So let us do whatever the Lord has commanded us to do with all that we have, with our heart, soul, mind, and strength. Hold nothing back. What was that? The 100% rule. Give 100% in everything that the Lord has assigned for you to do today, this week, for the remainder of the month. And I also looked on the calendar. Spring, Lord willing, starts March 20th, not 21st. So really, we have less than a month before spring. What do you have to say about that, Timotheus, as he's digesting his oatmeal?
The more time you have, the more you lose it. So don't think that because you have more time, because it's the beginning of the week that you have more time, because you may not see the end of the week, you may not even see the end of the day. So I guess live each second that, remembering that you may not live that, because a lot of times people might only think about death, whatever, when they when a loved one passes, or when somebody around their age dies. But it's think about it all the time. Not inhibiting, oh my goodness, I could die right now. But just think about I want to live my life because I want to live my life in a meaningful way because I could die at any moment.
Yes, and that's what it truly means. Psalms 90:12. Teach me to number my days and apply my heart to wisdom. There's this great YouTube video. Have you ever heard of Tim Orban? Well, anyway,
my caddy manager.
We know a different Tim Orban, but look him up, and he's this brilliant guy. I don't know if he's a comedian, but he has this video, a TED Talk about procrastination, and it is really one of my favorite videos. But it talks about at the end how really visually he puts a visual depiction on the board, on the projector, on the presentation screen.
900 years? 90 years?
The number of squares.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen that? Woo! And then when you really look at it, it's not that many squares up there. So what are we going to do with the square that the Lord has given us right now so that we can do His will and glorify Him? Because like I said, we're already going into the third month of the year. And in the meantime, because today is the 21st of February, we would have gone to Psalms 21. In the meantime, the Lord wants us to do this. The king shall joy in thy strength. You shall joy in thy strength. The Lord will give you the might, the capacity, the capability to accomplish what He so desires and pleases. Oh, yes, He will. And we can rejoice and have a good time while we're doing it. And in thy salvation, how shall he rejoice? How shall she rejoice? How shall we rejoice? Thou hast given us our heart's desire. He has not withholden the requests of our lips. Thank the Lord. So pretty much in everything we do today, this week, we want this to be our heart's desire and our cry and our declaration. Verse 13, be thou exalted, Lord. Be thou glorified with everything that we put our hand to do. In thine own strength, you will give power from on high. He will, for us to do great things. And in the meantime, so will we sing and praise thy power. Have a wonderful day of worship wherever you go. If it's your kitchen, if you go outside to another fellowship center, wherever, know that the Lord will be exalted with everything that we do. And let's number our days and apply our heart to wisdom. Enjoy the presence of the Lord.